Hello, everybody. Welcome to LT Outdoors Sunday Night Live. I right on the dot tonight. I thought I was going to be late for a minute. I'm going to share real quick to Facebook. Got a lot of cool stuff to auction off tonight. Let's see. All right. Good deal. Shared to Facebook. Hey there, Don. How's it going, buddy? Hey there, Steve. How you doing, pal? Hey, Scott. Hope you're having a good week, guys. I should probably figure out what's going on with the. Hey there, Anthony. Good. I'm glad you're doing good, buddy. I got to figure out what the time is because I've got a meet and greet coming up this weekend, guys. I need to talk about, but I need to figure out what time exactly. Um, okay, 11 to 5. Got it. So we'll talk about that tonight too. Hey there, Neil. It's been pretty good. It's been a decent week. Yep, things have been going pretty good. Went out though. You'll probably see the newest fishing video. Way too many little fish. It was kind of slow. Hey there, sis. Looking a little fuzzy with the video, huh? It looks good on my end. Let's see. I don't know if I have anything to. I don't know if I have a cloth or anything. I don't think I have anything nearby though. Oh, here's a piece of a paper bag. Let's see. Tell me if that's any better. Oh gosh. Hey Rob, how you doing, buddy? Hey there, Johnny. Hopefully it's better now. I don't know. Let me know what you think, guys. Okay, thanks. Yeah, I mean, we caught over 200 fish that day, so buffering? Huh, it doesn't show on my side. You might have to refresh it. Oh, I'm not up in the upper UP, Mike, but I'm actually up in the upper lower peninsula. Things are going pretty good here. Well, that's made the raccoon. Oh, hey there, Wes. How you doing, buddy? I've got some pretty cool stack there trying to sniff it out right now. Gemma, you better not on that. You leave it alone. I had to sneak it out here because if Ruby had heard that it was out here, she'd be howling at it. So, hey there, Joe. How you doing, buddy? Oh, that's cool, Brandon. Heck yeah. Yeah, it was hilarious. I took a funny picture yesterday. Brian brought the coon over here to have it auctioned off. It's a raccoon mascot, Team LT Outdoors. I'll show it here soon, but that's what's going to be one of the things that are getting auctioned tonight. And I've got 3 auctions. But when he brought that over, so cool. I took a picture of Ruby. She's seen it and she's howling at it, and it was a perfect picture. Now Gemma's here between my legs like normal. Hey Rick, how you doing, brother? Hope you're ready to slay some fish tomorrow. Hey there, Jen. How you doing? Thanks, John. I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you. Yeah, if you guys haven't already, please hit that thumbs up. I appreciate it. I'm gonna start the auctions around 7:30 like normal. I even have a special auction mallet tonight, so things will be a little more professional. Just got a experiencing a interruption message. Weird. Yeah, I'm not getting nothing on my end. It's showing clear sailing over here. One thing that I'm going to auction tonight, it's actually 2 here. These are both going to go out together as well as one of the beavers. This is one of those big 40 plus pound beavers. So these 2 skulls are off tonight, guys, for anybody that's interested in a fox, which has cool fangs, by the way, if you can't already tell, and a big beaver. So these 2 are going to get auctioned off together. I've also got a beautiful wildlife quilt down here that my friend Amy made for me. That's Robert Emmerich's girlfriend, and she made up 2 quilts. and I was hard pressed to get rid of one, but I'm not going to use two quilts, and I know that one of you could absolutely love it. It's the perfect thing for any, if you've got a hunting cabin or anything like that. It is very outdoorsy and very. And then, of course, I'm also doing the Team LT Outdoors mascot Raccoon that's mounted down there. So if any of you are into taxidermy stuff, which probably most of you are, taxidermy's awesome. That Raccoon's going to be up for grabs tonight. So good on your end. All right. Hopefully that's all it was, sis. Hey there, Jack. Oh, thanks. Appreciate that, man. I appreciate you guys checking out the videos. Today was also the day that my metal detecting videos come out. So if you're into metal detecting, go to Metal Detecting Junkies. Watch the video. Today's video was where me and Rick dig a new property, finding some pretty dang cool old relics. We dug a bunch of cool stuff this day. So I think you're gonna enjoy it if you like that kind of stuff. But I've got thing shape and everything. I made sure I ordered all my favorites of the Widowmaker. These are all jigs right here. Hope I didn't lose you, Jack. I apologize to you guys if I had signal or anything like that. So I am sorry about that. I wanted to show you guys though this is one of the newer style jigs that they started making, and it's called the disco ball. And it's for obvious reasons. It's actually shaped disco ball. So it's got all the little divots in it like a disco ball. Hey there, Jack. Sorry, I guess it's something going on with YouTube. Robin just gave me the heads up there. But yeah, they sell a disco ball jig, which it's got a really nice little hook on it. Perfect if you're into fishing red worms, or if you want to use little plastics like I do. The disco ball is great for that. They come in different colors. I ordered their chrome series, the gold series. They call that the rainbow series because it changes colors in the light. I ordered their metallics because I do really good on those. These are probably, if I had to choose one ice jig out of all the Widowmakers, out of all the jig companies, period, I love the polka dots. There's something about these during ice fishing season, and even now. The other day when I was on Fletcher's, this is what I was using, was a polka dot jig. I absolutely love these things. They glow. They're awesome. But the colors, they can't be beat, and they make them just so nice. I mean, all those little spots on there are actually like bubbles that poke up. They're really cool. They're good about poking out all their holes. Widowmakers just game on when it comes to that stuff. But yeah, the polka dot series that they have here is definitely my favorite. Ice season, it's my go-to. Polka dot series is my go-to. But even right now, tomorrow, me and Rick are going to be out pounding some big panfish on a different body of water, and that's what I'm going to be using tomorrow. Is going to be the polka dot series probably. These are the new cannonball jigs that they started making, which are great for open water, especially if you're wanting to jig plastics like the Freedom Baits 2-inch Hornet or the Freedom Bait Hellcat. Perfect size to fish those. So yeah, I really love the Cannonball series. I messaged them today and gave them an idea, which I guess they already had. It's crazy. Great minds think alike. But I told them with the Cannonball jig, they needed to make an underspin. It's in the works. So next season, yeah, look forward to seeing one of those. It's going to be great. But just got that in the mail the other day. I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be a great ice fishing season. Like I said, a lot of those glow too. Hopefully I'm not losing you guys because I'm seeing the numbers are changing a lot on here tonight. Not sure what's going on these jigs. You can see which ones glow, which ones don't, but it shows you too how they're going to glow. That's the colors that these things glow when they're in the water. So they're just absolutely gorgeous. But yep, obviously the metallics don't glow, but yeah, that is and you can see even in the daylight after shining them up, they're nice and glow. So yeah, these things are very cool and highly recommended. And out of the other companies I've ice fished with, I'm going to tell you right now, the last company, the glow stuff never lasted. You could drop it down to the bottom, and before it got down there, the glow was gone. It was very frustrating. This stuff, I don't know what they're using. It's a special formula. It glows for a long time. So, Yeah, way worth it. Widowmaker's definitely got it going on. Thanks, Rob. Appreciate it. Yeah, Rick was using the droplet the other day with the polka dots, which now that you mention it, I think I've got one of them sitting too. Because I took them out of my bag and forgot to put them in. That was one thing I was missing today when I was on the water. I wanted to put out. I wanted to use a droplet and I didn't have them with me. I'm pretty sure they're sitting right here somewhere. But the droplet series is a great open water lure as well. I am going to be trying to get them into some more. Here that is. Trying to get them into some more stores too here in Michigan, so that if you're out and about, you got places to stop and get them. So yeah, thanks for that, Rob. That's a good idea, and I appreciate you mentioning that. Never leave your glow lures in the sun. So, for instance, I've got this box sitting here. It's fine in the house, but if it was by a window that got direct sunlight, don't do it. These things will burn out. You will run out of your glow. You don't want to do that. Yeah, keep them out of the sun if you can. That way, they last a whole lot longer. Absolutely. Now, this is the droplet jig. Not sure if you can tell. I can tell really good, but this thing right here glows really nice. That is they call it widow bread because, Wonder Bread, but it's Widowmaker. This is the droplet jig. That's the one that Rick was just talking about. The cool thing about the droplet is it has these unique ribs that go up it. It's just like any ribbed jig really that's made to hold the bait longer. And what's great about that is open water fishing, the fish seem to peel your plastics off pretty quick. That helps hold your plastic on a little better. You can even add a little drop of um, super glue. I've seen people do that. You can add a little drop of super glue to that if you want to hold the bait a lot longer. The only problem with that, I don't recommend it because if the fish does tear the tail off, you're stuck with whatever's left behind. So I'd just rather stick it on there the right way, run it right up the ribs. And the cool thing about these is when you do run your bait up the ribs, they all glow. So it's going to glow right through the lure. Your lure is going to have all that cool color no matter whatever bait you're using. That one's really cool. Shines up like tiger. But yeah, no matter what you're using, it's going to glow right through the plastic. So really great though, guys. I definitely recommend them. Also, that light that I'm using there, that is also a Widowmaker um, HD or yeah, UV light. You can buy them right from their website. So that's just something nice that you can have along in your tackle box, especially in the bucket in the winter. Keeps your stuff going. So, hey there, Bob. How you doing? The droplets, I guess it varies. That's the hardest part when people are asking me for size wise. It all depends on depth of water. It depends on if I'm in any area that's got any kind of current or anything like that. A lot of the times this time of year, I was just talking to Ryan from Freedom Baits earlier about it. I like to fish lakes that are shallow. The best thing about lakes that are shallow is the fish are all going to congregate into whatever deeper water they have. Now, most shallow lakes, your deep spots are going to be 10, 11 foot deep. Those fish are going to pile into those little 10, 11 foot deep spots, and that makes it easy to get them. You can't go wrong on something like that. When the water gets this hot, 70 degrees right now, 73, when it gets up there, fish need to go find some cooler water. At least the big ones. The little ones will still hang out in the shallows, but especially sunfish. Sunfish like hot water. They're weird, but the other fish don't. So they move out to the deeper waters. And if you've got deep, deep lakes, like some of the bigger lakes, a lot of those big fish will find whatever the right temp is that they want, and they will suspend. So you could be going along, 10, 15 feet off the drop off or around some deep water structure, and you're going to see those big panfish are going to be up off the bottom. They could be anywhere from 5 feet down to heck, they could be 15, 20 feet down, and that's because they're in whatever comfort zone they want. They're in the right temp and just the sweet spot, I guess you could say. But yeah, the UV light's cool. Thanks. Glad you like that, Bob. And it's got the Widowmaker logo on it, but Yeah, it's awesome, man. I've had this thing, and you can even, change you can zone in the light even more, make it even stronger on a smaller level. It's definitely a cool light. I recommend picking one up because for any of your UV baits, I don't know if you knew this, but for UV glow baits, if you're using a regular flashlight, it'll work, but it's not going to get as much glow as you do off those UV lights. You're going to get twice the glow, and it's going to last longer. There's something about the UV light that makes them work better. No, you know what, Jared? I've been playing catch up still here at the house, trying to get things. My birthday's coming up next month. Everybody in Michigan knows when your birthday comes around, you've got that wonderful check from the government where you got to go and pay for your license and registration and that good stuff. And just with everything else, I just got the tires on the van finally, the back tires, because those were bald. Um, just trying to play catch up. I haven't even got my license yet. I was hoping to get out this season, and I will get out this season, probably next week, the week after. I kind of prefer that any I mean, sure, opening day is fun and all. It's like any other opening day, but at the same time, it can be a rat race. There's just a ton of people that get out there, and it seems like they all peter off. Everybody just gets their fix in for opening day, and and then it gets good after that. So I will be hunting after that probably the following week. And my main thing though, Jared, is going to be snipe because they open the same day too as early goose and early teal. So I prefer snipe hunting. To me, that's my jam. Yeah, there you go, Bob. Yep, that's another thing too. If you got those UV lights, you can use them to go find Uper lights. If you don't know what that is, it's a cool glowing rock. Make sure you look them up online because they are definitely neat. Definitely cool. Oh, that's cool, Terry. It's today wasn't bad. It started getting a little hotter, but I'm hoping it starts to cool down more. Yeah, Rick, he likes to use the size 10. He's been tearing it up. He loves them droplets. That's his favorite. I'm starting to favor. I like the cannonball jig, but the droplet's definitely great. And like I said, it's got the ribs that'll hold things too. So, oh yeah, yep. The hardest part though, Jared, as far as grouse hunting goes, especially if you don't have a pointer dog, yeah, you're gonna jump a lot of them, but most of them you're never gonna get a shot. You're probably not gonna see them. There's very few each year that I actually physically see. And when they take off, a lot of the times I just see a flash of them, and it's always through thick stuff where I can't even polish off around. So, yeah, it can be a bummer, but it's fun though. It's exciting. Jumping them grouse is crazy as it is. It's just a good time. Um, I'm not sure, Steve. I'm probably gonna trap less. I'm not gonna lie. We'll see how the market goes. I thought about slowing down a bit on the trapping and focusing more on fall fishing because I didn't do much of that last year or the year before. I've been, zoning in on trapping, but we'll see. I can't promise anything because sometimes my head gets into trapping mode and that's just where it goes. So I do have to trap, however, to get a bunch of heads for my beetles because those of you that know, I clean deer skulls and I run out right now. I got nothing to feed them. I have to feed them dog food. So, and that makes it tough and they don't like that. So, hey there, Robert. How you doing, buddy? Thanks, Don. I'm glad you do. See, that's the thing too. It's tough to quit the trapping videos because people do like them. I was shocked when I first started doing them. I was worried that I would lose people, but to be honest, I gained people far faster than I did with any other thing. Metal detecting, fishing, mushrooming. I just gained a big following fast from the trapping, and I really enjoy teaching you guys that stuff. I mean, it's something a little different, and for me, when I get out there, I feel like a real mountain man, especially when I'm out in my element, out in the rivers and stuff like that. So it's hard for me to say that I'm not going to trap because, I get that itch and I'm going to have to get out there, but I don't know exactly what I'm going for. I have been seeing a lot of mink this year. Me and Rick seen some the other day again. So who knows? I mean, last year I didn't see any mink, and I've seen so many this year that I'm probably gonna have to go for it. So good time. Oh yeah, absolutely, Bob. That's another thing too. Last year I spent too much time trapping. I'm gonna have to focus this year, take some time away. So I think if I do trap, I'm just not gonna run as big of a line. That way I've got the extra time. I don't mind getting a few crits here and there, but I'll need that extra time to get out and get those burbot. So I'm glad, Don. That's great. It's a blast, man. If any of you ever want to get into trapping, I think the dog proofs are the way to go to start with. It's really, really a blast. You can't go wrong, and they really don't catch. I mean, I've caught a few possums in my proofs, and I've caught more than a few. I catch a lot of possums, a couple skunks, and I have caught a cat. And so it happens, but they're good for. They are good though to get the coons. They work like magic on them coons. I know that's the thing too, Steve. The market is it's again dragging bad for coons. Beaver is up this year from last. It's actually up from the past couple years. What sucks is though Castor dropped, so it's almost like it leveled back out to where it was last year from that. However, coons they're still cheap. People on here to you guys, so it's probably what I'm gonna. Hey there, Lewis. How you doing? They would, Rob, but I'll tell you, it nothing gets stinkier than the fish when I mean, deer heads are one thing, but fish when they start to get rotten and stuff, it's whole nother level. Not really, John. Not really. The money wise, I mean, sure, I was making the money with you guys, auctioning off random pelts and stuff. As far as the normal market, I wouldn't make my gas even. I mean, the trapping is that far down where I can't plan to make anything. I do it more than anything for fun. So, all right, have a good night, Jen. Sorry about that, Bob. Everybody's been saying there's a problem tonight, which really sucks because I've got some auctions going on. I'm really sorry about that, guys. They won't even pay $5 right now, Terry. You can't even get five for a big coon. It's down that bad. That's why I tanned and sold because at least last year I was getting about 30 average off of you guys on here if I tanned them and sold. But yeah, it's really bad. I'm sorry, again, it's not saying anything. 5 minutes away from the auction. Again, I'm going to have the fox skull and the beaver skull. These two are going to be auctioned off tonight. And also, I will show you now so that you get a chance to see it. My friend Amy made me this beautiful quilt, which is going to be great for any hunting cabin. The back side of it looks like this. It's all kind of camouflage. The front side of it, has really, really beautiful patches of all different kinds. It's all outdoorsy. So, like I said, hunting cabin or even just your house if you're an outdoorsman. It's got ducks, it's got flies, um, just a little bit of everything on it. And like I said, the back side of this is pretty much camouflaged, really pretty comfy, just a really nice quilt. So this is the other thing. This is one of the big items that'll be up tonight. I'll make sure I fold it the right way too when somebody buys it. But for now, I'll keep it crumpled up because I'm gonna have to show you guys again. I gotta make sure somebody ain't looking when I pull this one out. This will be the other thing. Pretty dang cool, super light too. I don't know what he made this out of, but I am shocked at how light it is. Pretty dang neat. I thought it was neat. It was really good, well done. He cleaned it extremely well too. It actually smells good. So yeah, the mascot Raccoon's going to be up for tonight. Beautiful quilt, couple skulls. Yeah, it's going to be a good time. Yeah, the quilt, I don't remember how many hours she said it took to make it, but a lot, a whole lot. So I was honored that she did that. She made me two quilts, one of which I'm keeping for myself because I love it. I'm trying to turn this place into a full out hunting cabin type thing. And yeah, the other one I wanted to auction. So she does. Yeah, she does freak out. She was howling at it the other day, and it was so funny. I got a picture of her in full out howl mode at it, and I had to sneak it out here so she doesn't even know it's here. She's sleeping right now. Yeah, this was really cool. My friend Brian made this up, and he said he wanted to donate to the channel and auction it off, and it's really well made. And I added the Team LT Outdoors decal to it, so yeah, I thought that was pretty neat. But it's like I said, very light. I mean, it's extremely light, darn good looking. I mean, I know I would be happy to have this on just on the wall or sitting in general. The thing is really cool. So yeah, this is going to be up for tonight too. Thanks again, Brian. You rock, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you donating that to the channel. Make sure she doesn't realize it's here. You hit the refresh button. People are saying they got to refresh a bunch of times, and I'm sorry about that. It shows here that there's only 17 of you watching right now, which that's a bummer. I've got some great items up tonight for the auction, so yeah, I'm really sorry about that. Oh, they do. They love it, Brian. It's awesome. Very cool, man. Very cool. I could definitely, if you guys wanted the, I had to sneak it because as cute as it is, she would not stop. She is a coon hound, so when it comes to stuff like that, she just gets full out howling, and it's pretty awesome. But she would not stop. You guys wouldn't be able to hear me at all. So if the buffering is bad on your end, it would have been way worse with all the howls. I can tell you that. And it took a lot to stop her the other day, but it was just cute because she never went after it or nothing. She just stood there full out howl mode. I think because it was looking at her and it didn't move. Oh, she's awesome, man. I took her and Gemma out fishing today. It sucked. You're not gonna get a video out of that. But I took them out, and she kept coming over and putting her head on my shoulder, and she'd lick me lightly every now and then, just to let me know she's there. She's my best friend. She's the best dog I ever had. I mean, Gemma's my baby. She's my little turd, but yeah, Ruby's my girl. Ruby is a walker and red bone coon hound. So she loves chasing coons. That's her jam. Yeah. Every time I catch one out front here, I lost all my chickens earlier this spring, so I went out and trapped them. And they were coons that were getting them, so I trapped them, and Ruby wanted to go out and get a hold of them, so I let her get them. Man, those coons destroyed my feather friends, so I let Ruby hammer them things. All righty. Well, it's time for the auction. So I guess we'll start things off with the mascot so that I can get him kind of hidden and out of the way where she won't end up going at it. So first off tonight on the chopping block, guys, is the Team LT Outdoors Raccoon mascot. So this is what's going up. Again, donated by Brian. He's on here right now, Brian Conception C. Thank you very much for that, man. I appreciate it. Oh, she's great. Watching her get out and howl and everything is just insane. It's awesome. But, yep, up for auction tonight, guys. And it is a male. he's got his stones. But really cool, great work. It would look awesome in any cabin. I think it's excellent. So, but this is what we're auctioning. So anybody wants to place the first bid, go right ahead. Like I said tonight, I got the bid mallet. So when the bid mallet cracks, that's the end of it. So I'm going to start things off here with this raccoon, and then we'll move on to the quilt and go from there. It does, yeah. Actually, it does, Bob. Yep, the ones that are in the dumpsters talking. He's definitely got some attitude going on there. He's pretty awesome. I like how he was made. So if anybody wants to bid, who wants to start the bid on this guy? Team LT Outdoors mascot. This is just a nice little, everything are fully intact, all the nails. He actually scratched me when I picked him up, so he's definitely got some nice strong nails. Anybody want to bid? 40 bucks. Don put in at 40. There you go. Thanks, Don. I appreciate that. We're at $40, guys. 40 bucks for this mounted Raccoon, all ready to rock and roll. And this is Ruby approved. $40 right now, guys. 40 bucks. Team LT Outdoors mascot. He's pretty awesome. All right, thanks, sis. Sorry for all of you that are having a hard time tonight. It's a bad night, I guess, to be doing the auctions, and I apologize. I didn't know it was going to be like this. But we are at 40 bucks right now. $40, guys. 40 bucks. $40. This is a really awesome coon. I could do that, Bob. I could do that. 50 bucks. Rob put 50, and then my Aunt Nancy jumped in with 80. 80 bucks. 80 bucks right now, guys. $80. 80 bucks for the awesome Raccoon. And I will do a little short video of me sneaking up on her. Maybe I can sneak up while she's sleeping. It would be pretty epic. I know she would just go nuts. Well, $80 right now, guys. 80 bucks. Thing is awesome. If anybody wanted to, and like I said, it doesn't smell like an animal. You wouldn't even know. He did such a good job. I don't know what you used on here, dude, but I can't get my pelts to smell this good. That's a nice coon. So we're at 80 bucks right now. Aunt Nancy's got her at $80. 80 bucks for the coon, mounted here by my friend Brian, Team LT Outdoors, on this nice piece of wood here. And like I said, it's very light. You know, you would expect something like this to be heavy, but it's actually very light, easy to move. It'll be easy to put up in the house. So yeah, it's definitely something cool for any cabin or any outdoorsy thing. So right now, Nancy's got it at $80. 80 bucks, guys. Anybody else want to chime in? Yes, sorry about that. Thanks, sis. Plus shipping. I'm not sure how much the shipping would be on it because, like I said, it's kind of light. It goes mostly by size, but I don't know. We'll see. I could probably get it into a not a bad box, so it wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, isn't that neat, Rick? I thought he did a great job on that, man. Very cool job. And the fact that he's, like, what, me? I like he looks like he's got attitude. And he's got the Team LT Outdoors sign, so it's very neat. He's definitely fitting into any camp. So 80 bucks right now. Nancy's got him at 80 plus shipping. Like I said, he's got everything on here. He's got the nails. He's got everything. I mean, he's in beautiful shape. Tail, look at that. That is a good looking coon. Thanks again, Brian, for donating it. Oh, I know, right, Robin? You totally could. Actually, the way that this thing is set up, I bet you could. Totally. Oh, 80 bucks, guys. $80. Gonna let it go for another minute. Who wants to chime in? We got 80 bucks right now. Nancy's got it at 80 bucks. 80 bucks for this awesome mounted Raccoon. And again, thank you to my friend Brian for making this up. This thing's really sweet. Did a good job on it. He just started learning taxidermy too, guys. He started doing this last year, and I've been amazed. He sent me pictures, and just seeing how he's come along, it's just been nuts. He's done a great job. So he even picks up roadkill and does it. So very cool. Yeah, 22 long rifle. There you go. Shotgun and a bag of dog treats. All right, guys, 15 seconds left on the clock. Nancy's got it at 80 bucks right now. 80 bucks. 80 bucks, Nancy's got it. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Sorry there, Don. Nancy beat you there by just a smidge. Congratulations, Nancy. I'll make sure I get a little video of the hound in there with it beforehand. So, but I appreciate you. Oh. Don got it on your end. You're behind on your end. My end also. Yeah, I was gonna say, how do I know that you guys aren't behind? Because like I said, mine hasn't buffered. So like I'm not. All right, well, I'll let you guys. Nancy got it. Okay, I thought so. All right. Thanks, Don. Sorry, guys. It sure looked like seen bid before you started countdown. Huh. All right. Well, I guess see if you've seen the bid before the countdown though, if you're lagging, you might be seeing all my stuff after I say it. So, I don't know. I'm not sure how that goes, but like I said, it's not I haven't had an issue on my end. Gemma's back over here checking it out. Oh. All right. Well, I apologize for that, guys. Got to jump on her quicker. Next up, got the beautiful quilt. It's a big one too, guys. And like I said, it's got a little bit of everything. A little bit of everything that that an outdoorsman likes. It's got flies. It's got ducks. It's got Gemma hair now. But it's got some cool stuff. Robin put 30 on it. $30. $30 is the starting bid on this awesome quilt. It's definitely a work of art. She and like I said, the back's got the camo. She put a lot of hours into this, so I was really happy that she got these. $50. Don put her to 50. 50 bucks, guys. 50 bucks. Like I said, absolutely beautiful quilt. A lot of work put into it. 55. Robin's got 55. 55. 60. Terry jumped in with 60. 60 bucks. 60 bucks, guys. It's got all kinds of good fish and stuff on it. Just absolutely beautiful. Terry 60. Terry 75. 70. 100. Roger's at 100. Roger Fitz jumped in at $100. Welcome, Roger. Like I said, I'll fold this up the right way when we're done here. But right now, we are at $100 for this awesome quilt. The patchwork was great on here. It's a little different all over. Camo on the back. This is just an awesome, awesome quilt to have for any place that you can go. You know, like a cabin or something. I mean, it's got neat stuff written on it. Get your fishing license here, camping, supplier. I mean, it's just got all kinds of cool stuff. Yeah, handmade quilts. I mean, the time put into these things is just crazy. I don't think I could ever do it. I don't think I could ever do it. Aw, well, thank you, sis. It's definitely one of a kind. She made me, like I said, she made me two. The other one was a lot like this, just a little different on the backing. I kept that one. I decided this would be the one that would go, but I love them both. 105, then 110. Terry's got her at 110. 110. Absolutely stunning quilt. Super warm, super comfortable. We're at 110 right now, guys. 110. Actually, I've got the letter here. 120. Don's got her at 120. Yeah, she wrote me a nice letter letting me know what all she put into it, and 100% cotton. I mean, it's yep, definitely one of a kind. Definitely one of a kind. Lots of good stuff on here, guys. Don's got her 120 right now. 120. 120. Thanks again, Amy, for making this too. No, it doesn't seem like it. It seems like it'd be a lot of work. I really like the ducks on here. I'm a huge duck fan, and it's just got some awesome ducks. It's got green winged teal, woodies. It's just beautiful. 125. Terry's got her 125 right now. 125. 125 for this awesome outdoorsman's quilt. Very nice quilt. 125, guys. 125. Oh yeah, she's definitely talented. I'll have to, next time you're over, sis, I'll show you the other one. I was gonna bring it out here. 130. 130 right now. Don's got her 130. 130, guys. 130. 130 for this awesome quilt. 130 bucks. 130. Don's barely beat you there, Roger. We're at 130 right now. 130. It's got trout, it's got ducks, it's got everything that an outdoorsman loves. Very awesome. Aw. Well, I was very happy to see these. This is just a great thing. So 135. 135. Terry put in 135. 135, guys. It's even got all the old bobbers on it. Eagle. Like I said, literally everything that an outdoorsman loves is on this. And a lot of work and love was put into it. So definitely a great item for, I had to put one out there because this is just something that, you know, I can cherish one for the rest of my life, but I wanted someone else to be able to cherish them too. So you guys will get to love this thing. 140. Don's got her 140 right now. 140. 140 for this beautiful quilt. 150. Roger jumped in with 150. We're at 150, guys. 150 for the quilt. 150. Lots of time. Lots of time put in on this. Amy did a great job. She put a lot of love into this. She said she was going to make me something special, and I didn't know what to expect. This was definitely cool. Even got smallmouth bass on there. So 150. We're at 150 right now. 150 for this beautiful quilt. Like I said, it's the perfect addition for any hunting cabin, anything like that. It's great. We're at 150 right now, and it's been kept in a bag so it doesn't smell like dog. It's not, even though it's been in my house, it still smells good. I'm going to put it, as soon as the bidding's over, it's going right in a box. So 150 right now. Roger's got it at 150. I'm going to let it go for 10 more seconds. We're at 150 right now. 150, 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. I think it went through, but you guys can tell me if I'm wrong, because I seen it's been sitting at 150, so maybe I'm frozen. I'm not sure. Was I right on that one, guys? 150, Robert Fitch. Okay, good deal. I want to make sure there wasn't another one hopping in. Thank you, Roger, and welcome to the channel. Not sure if you know how to go about paying me or anything, but you can message me. My email address is on my channel. You can just send me your address, and payments can be made through a lot of stuff too. So yeah, thank you for that. Like I said, I'm gonna fold this up right now and make sure it's put in a box, because I don't want this to get all dog-eared up. And I forgot to mention, it does say LT Outdoors on the tag too, which is really cool. Going right in the shoebox. Very awesome. Thank you guys. And again, congratulations, Roger. You're going to love that thing. I don't know if you've got a hunting cabin or anything, but I'm telling you, it'll look great. You know, it's my wall like out behind me. I want the whole house to look like this eventually. And that's, you know, something like that. That's what it needs, is a nice hunting cabin or lodge. It's really great. But thank you very much for everybody that bid on that. I appreciate it. Before I get to the skulls, I want to mention something important. All right, I got 40 of you watching. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up. Next weekend, next Saturday. Oh, cool. Awesome, Roger. That'll be great. Next Saturday, up at the Mom and Pop's one-stop shop there by Fletcher's Pond off of M32, I will be doing a meet and greet. I will be there from 11 to 5. So if you guys want to come down, if you're in the area, want to come and chat, Joe's going to have pizza there. The veterans are going to be there hanging out, and it's just going to be a good time. So if you want to come there and chat, I'll have a ton of my lures with me. I'll have a bunch of Freedom Bait stuff to show off, so I can show you guys what all they have, and you can feel them and see them in person. And yeah, it should be a good time. So again, next Saturday, 11 to 5 at the Mom and Pop's one-stop shop there up by Hillman on 32. It'll be a good time. So if you get the chance and you're out that way, swing on in. I'd love to chat. That's what I'm going to be there for. So, all right. Yeah, it's a good deal. Yeah, that's a big quilt. And she put so much, like the patching that's in there. I wouldn't even know where to go to get all them different patches. I mean, it's definitely one of a kind. There's not anything out there like it. So, yep, very, very cool. All right, last up. I don't know who wants to auction or who wants to buy any of these. If you don't want them, you guys can just tell me, and that's fine. Oh, that's right. Well, that's okay. That's all good, sis. Hey there, Leslie. Next up, guys, on the chopping block here, I am auctioning off these two skulls. This one has the bullet hole in the head. That is the fox that I caught last year. That is a red fox skull. Auctioning off the red fox skull with the big beaver skull. Now, this beaver skull was from a 40+ pound beaver, so it's a big one. Robin put in at 20 bucks. We're at $20 right now, guys. 20 bucks for these two skulls. Like I said, these things, you could get yourself one of those little shadow boxes like I did last year. Put it in there with some fake moss or whatever you want. These would look really cool in there. Or you can just slap them on a cool table like I got back there, and they look good on something like that too. So 20 bucks right now. 20 bucks for a fox skull. This is the only red fox I got last season, so it's kind of a cool thing. I got the red and a big beaver. Right now, 20 bucks. Robin's got it at $20. $20 right now, guys. 20 bucks for these two skulls together. Like I said, there's something cool you can put into a shadow box or do whatever you want with them, but they look cool. And the fangs on the red fox are pretty sweet. So these are up. Robin's got it at $20 right now. Gonna let it go for about another 30 seconds. Robin's got it at 20. Again, next weekend, Mom and Pop shop on 32. Make sure you guys go there if you're around. Come and see me. I'm going to be there. Get some pizza. Shoot the bull. Should be a good time. Neil jumped in with 25. We're at 25 bucks. $25. 30. Robin's got 30. 30 bucks. 30 bucks. That's awesome, Will. Cool, man. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of, we're actually going to be doing donations for the vets and stuff too there. So yeah, it'll be a good time. Oh, thanks, Bob. 30 bucks. Robin's got her at 30. 30 bucks. $30, guys. Going to go for about 20 seconds. Robin's got it at 30. 30 bucks for these two coal skulls. Like I said, the one is the fox that I got last year. The back's kind of blown out too because obviously you shoot him in the head. That's what happens. The other one's totally intact. Beaver, 40 pounder. But again, the fox skull is still in great shape. 30 bucks, $30 right now. Robin's got it 30. Going to go for 15 seconds. 15 seconds on the clock, guys. Robin will have it at 30. I sit these down so I can hammer. It's hammer time. 3, 2, 1, 0. Think you got him, Robin. Boom. Very cool skulls. Got to get you a nice little shadow box because those things would look cool. Oh, there you go, sis. That would be neat. Awesome. Very awesome. I'm glad too. Thanks again. Robert Emmert got me this mallet. I appreciate that. That's a nice addition to the channel. Like I said, I try to do the auctions every other weekend. I'm trying not to do them every weekend because I also like to have a day where I can just sit and run my mouth and just talk to you guys. So yeah, every other weekend I'm gonna try and do the auctions unless I get piled up. If people donate a pile of stuff, then yeah, I'll have to do that. But hydro dip and camo, that would look cool. I'll eventually learn how to do that. Absolutely. One thing I want to talk to you guys about, and I'm pretty excited about this. I don't know if I still got the paper sitting around. I don't think so. I just recently had Justice of the Peace. Exactly. I recently had a pair of Brunt boots donated to me, and I got to say right now, I've only worn them for today's the second day. I absolutely love them. They are so freaking comfy. They are so comfy, and they're nice. They've got composite toe, the one that I got, and I think they're gonna last me a while. So I'm pretty pumped. Pretty pumped. I can kneel. I mean, I'm not gonna tonight because we're down on the wire, but I do still have furs left, so yeah, that's something I can do. If you're interested in some furs, Neil, I can definitely do that. So that can be up for the next live or the next live auction. So, oh, that's a good question, Don. What do you guys think? Would you guys prefer to? Because I'm gonna be. Let's take next weekend off because I'm gonna be doing the meet and greet because that's gonna take some out of me. But like I said, if you're around, make sure you swing up and see me because then we can chat right then and there. So yeah, we'll take next holiday off. So next Sunday we won't be live. I appreciate you for reminding me there, Don. Sounds good, sis. Thanks, Neil. Yeah, Brunt, man. Brunt boots, look them up online. They are really cool. And I was super excited to get those. Also, I'm not going to name some names, but I've got two ice fishing companies coming up that's going to be part of the whole thing. And well, one in particular, and I'm going to be on a talk show. It's going to be a special podcast coming up this winter. Pretty excited about that. Also, somebody reached out to me yesterday about trying out a new type of anchor, and it is a really cool anchor, just awesome. And they're making it so, yeah, I'll probably have a new anchor here soon too to show off. So, lots of great stuff coming, guys. Sounds good, Leslie. Heck yeah. Yeah, yep. Might as well, sis, especially if you're not around. Yep, I'll take it off. Thank you, sis. Yeah, it was pretty cool. It feels good, man. I've put so much work into this, and I hope that every year I can continue to grow and just keep on going. So, yep, definitely product testing with the anchor for sure. Yep, and I'll be showing them off. They're gonna make me one for the kayak and for the boat. So they're really cool looking. They're supposed to be snag free. They look like they'll snag anything, but they're the way they're made. They let off of the logs if they snag them. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, very neat. So I'll definitely be doing a test video on that. Also, I told the company that I'd be doing a test video on those broadheads too. So coming up here soon, I'm going to be doing a test video on those new broadheads that I'm using this season, probably around the first week of September. So maybe next, not this come up, but next week or the week after. So it should be good. Bowfin. For targeting bowfin, I'm going to give you this tip right now, Neil, because I learned this last year from a fisherman. They were trying to catfish, but what they did is they went out and they threw minnows on the bottom, and they also threw out like a half of a bluegill and let that sit out there, and they were slaying them. If you're in an area where the bowfin are at, throw out like a half fresh, not rotten, fresh half of a bluegill or even a fresh minnow. If you throw that thing out there, the burbot go or the bowfin go crazy. So yeah, definitely. I know I need an anchor bad for the kayak. I'm always saying that. So I'm excited to finally have one. Oh, that'd be cool, Nancy. Thank you. Yep, that would work out great. Thank you very much. Yep, exactly, Bob. Yep, just like Bob said, I use the fresh stuff though. You know, even my friend when they caught tons of them, but I wouldn't recommend the rotten stuff. I mean, I'm sure they will eat them, but the fresher the better. They were catching fresh bluegills, cutting them off, just the head, throwing them out, and bam. I've even seen a lot of videos online of guys using just the fresh heads, and there you go, Bob. He's reading my mind. But yep, no rot, just fresh stuff. You're welcome, Neil. You're welcome too, Nancy. Thank you. Oh, I hope you enjoy it. It's pretty dang awesome. Leslie, you'll see it's super light, so it's very cool. But again, guys, thank you all for getting on. Tomorrow, me and Rick are going to be heading up north and doing some fishing on another lake. It's should be pretty epic. Usually this time of year up there where we're heading, it's awesome. So hopefully I'll have a great video out for you on Wednesday, and I'm going to keep at it. I'm going to keep pumping out this week, and I'm going to keep trying to get you guys some fishing videos. I put the digging stuff away just for the time being so that I can get you guys in a bunch of fishing videos and stuff. So I hope you guys all have a great night, though. Again, thank you all for hopping on. Thank you all for your bids. Thank you again, Amy. Thank you, everybody that got in on this. And Brian, thanks for making the coon. I mean, you guys all did a great job. So I appreciate all of you. Have a good night, too. You guys all have a good night. Have a good week. And again, I'll chat with you in a couple weeks then. So, all right, you take care too, Nancy. Love you too. All right, bye, guys. You good luck too, Rob. uh.